The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Take it at the 37. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Texans will take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
Stroud off the play fake. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 31 yards on the punt there. And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know it.
And now the rookie's free. He's on his way. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
I'm starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that era there, turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 89 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was done. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Falcon defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Third and 1, Stroud able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
First down, Texans.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Another carry for Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Second and 7. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Texans 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. There he goes, right side. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Coup now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35, here comes second and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And this will be a Texans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Pierce. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Texans first down.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by 20.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Falcons
And Stroud now to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Stroud looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Here's Pierce. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Falcons 21, Texans 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Play action. Stroud now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's 3rd and 7. Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
26 yards. First down, Houston.
Now Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Stroud on third down now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing now is Stroud. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown. Nico Collins. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Falcons 28, Texans 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Street, street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's brought in downfield by London. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
London moved the chain, something he did 48 times as a rookie last season. First receiver taken in 2022 draft, finished with almost 900 yards in the league's second worst passing offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. They pass.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is brought in at the 21. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. This will be complete to Mechie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, Texans.
Pierce now up the middle. They juked him. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Pierce with a motivated run there, and no surprise he's motivated this season after a late injury robbed him of a 1,000-yard campaign last year and potentially the Rookie of the Year. Even still, the 4th-round pick outplayed his slot with over 900 yards in 13 games.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That is caught, and that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
3rd and goal, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
26-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. And let's get the ball back for us.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now.
60, trap 60. 65 trap, 65 trap. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
2nd and 9 now. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Warriors. 17. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Hey, check that. Street. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Rackers 60. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
Give left side for Pierce. 20. 5. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 128 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Second and 11. That's out wide here for Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
18 Rattler, Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19, 18 Pioneer, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, Warriors 70.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Back to the ground with Robinson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Robinson with another carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. This for a 4th quarter lead. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net.
You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 144 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And the Texans first down.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now 2nd and 4. They go right back to Singletary.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Stroud. Down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Now 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here now, 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert! Cut 19! Cut 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! 60 average! 60 average!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent...